Hey peeps, my name is Naisha and welcome to my channel. Today I'm back on Lovesick and I want to give you guys my review on Psycho Book 1. There will be spoilers. Again, there will be spoilers. So without further ado, what I have to say is that I also apologize that I don't really have the summary. I know I was trying to look and see if I could get the summary elsewhere, but unfortunately, Lovesick doesn't really have like a summary page kind of. Yeah, they don't have a summary page like Choices or Romance Club. So, but I will tell you this. Your character, I'm gonna name her Anne. Anne is a psychotherapist. She helps people, like she has her own clinic, and she helps people out with any issues they have. I know she had a client that was a kleptomaniac. She helped them. She also helped a client just choose um what type of basic basically she helped a client figure out why she always keep jumping from guy to guy, like um she could never keep anyone. And there was another client that that was trying to choose between two guys. Not only that, but she also had two clients in particular that you see a lot of in this story. um I forgot his name that quickly. That is sad. I apologize. Okay. Never mind. Okay, so Lord, I had to think about it for a minute because it was like, oh my goodness, Lord is one of her clients, and with him, he can't. He has like memory loss, like he has amnesia. Like it seemed like after his parents died, he has amnesia. Like he doesn't remember certain things, especially I want to say like that day that they died, like he got the news, like and other things as well. Like he can't recall certain memories or anything. and so and so she's working with him on that. Not only that, there's this other um I forgot his name that quickly. Dang it, I forgot his name that quickly. Um she has this other client. What's his name? Is it David? I'm gonna go with David. I'm gonna go with David. But she has this another client named David who is a menace. And the main reason why he's a menace is because he keeps replaying um a horrific memory over and over again. And this is like important to the story because Anne is a unique psychotherapist, mainly because she has a gift of basically reading people's mind. So yeah, she could read people's mind. And she could also read animals' minds as well because she has a pet named Flip and he's adorable. He's a cute little pug. I thought, I was like, oh, he's cute. I'm sorry. that's neither here nor there. But but yeah, so with this story, it starts off with Anne basically getting a call from someone because she's well known for helping people. She's she's had a very high success rate. And of course, people are trying, well, not people, but people um often, come to her for help. And again, Anne uses her power to help people because she enjoys helping. Um, but she gets this call from, like, I want to say, I don't want to say like a friend, but like basically like someone that she knows, like an acquaintance, and he tells her that he has a friend that needs help, and he suggested her, and basically she's like, I don't know about that, but like apparently he already gave the dude her number, and so, and he also says just like, please do it. Like, you the only one that can help him. And of course, she's skeptic about it, but she ends up doing it, and it ends up being David, and David ends up like again being like creepy, and not only creepy, but like everything he says is very calculating, it's very cold. It's like it seemed like he knows that she it seemed like he knows that she has an ability to read people's thoughts and things like that. um And of course, she's trying not to let that get to her. And so of course she every time she tries to counteract what he keeps dishing to her. Like when he keeps thinking about because like what he keeps like replaying in his mind is basically him torturing this guy. And of course she asks him questions like, who is his favorite person. She asks him questions to get to know him deeper and things like that. And she gets a little bit of well, not information, but she gets a little bit of like who he cares about, because she sees a girl in a pink dress. But like I said, she can only get a little bit of details, but it seems like he knows how to work the system, basically. Not only that, but she's also dealing with Lloyd, who, again, like I said, he has amnesia. He's trying to figure out why he has amnesia and things like that. Not only that, but she's getting these disturbing mystery texts. Like they say some shit like, I know what you I know what you truly are, or I know like about your ability. Like basically the texts would be something like, I know like who you are, where people find out what you can truly do and stuff. Like they would say some cryptic and creepy like that in the text. And of course she thinking it's David. She thinking all the emails, because she also is getting creepy emails. She thinking all the emails and the text messages are coming from David. And not only is that happening, but she's also meeting another person. His name is Taron. And the thing about Taron is that she can't really read him. Like she can read everybody else. Like everybody else is an open book. But Taron is not. Lord isn't either, but she is able to get a read on him. But Taron isn't as as much of an open book as Lloyd is. And so of course of course, she takes this as a sign, as like he's a breath of fresh air, and she gets to know him. Yeah, she not only gets to know Tyrone, but she also gets to know Lloyd. Now, um while she still is helping David and things like that, and she's still getting these disturbing text messages, things start to amp up. Basically, after one day after work, um also she has a best friend named Wood, who also works with her. He's her secretary and her confidant and her bestie. And let me tell you, I love me some Wood and stuff. Like he is funny, and like he's just the type of best friend that anybody deserves. But let me get back to the story. But like after Wood, basically, because I think he has a date. So he like tells her he's bouncing, and she also about to leave. She's walking to her car, but while she's walking to her car, she ends up hearing someone. I want to say she ends up hearing their thoughts and stuff like that. She ends up hearing their thoughts, not only their thoughts, but also she starts hearing like what they say on the phone, and she hears the person say something along the lines of yeah, it's done, and things like that, like, saying something creepy like, yeah, it's done, it's taken care of, and stuff like that. And of course she's trying to figure out what the person mean, like it's done, it's taken care of, and things like that. Like she's kind of curious to know, like, what was that person talking about. And of course, she like while she's walking to a car, no, while she's at her car, she has this gut feeling about something. And so she decides to call Lloyd. And she tells him like, hey, she's like, sorry that I am calling you and things like that and stuff, but she didn't know who else to call. She needs somebody to come and get her and stuff, because she says something about her car. She makes up something about her car, like her car not starting or something. She makes up some type of car trouble. Of course, Lord comes and gets her. However, Lord, he's a smart man, too smart, because he's like, something wrong with your car, huh? Okay, we're gonna get it fixed. She's like, no, it's okay. He was like, I don't want to hear it. We gonna get it fixed. Like, and he's gonna take it to a place that he trusts. She's like, no, but he's like, nope, too late. And of course, that makes her angry, and they arguing and stuff like that. But they also end up like laughing and stuff, because like both of them know that they sound like idiots, because like, again, they're just going back and forth arguing with each other, and like, again, they sound silly and ridiculous, just arguing about something silly, and they end up laughing. And of course, he's like, look, I know I may seem overbearing and things like that, but he was like, he just doesn't want nothing to happen to her. And I forgot to mention, they do end up getting close, but that depends on how you play it. I know the way I play it, they do end up getting close and stuff, and he kind of sees her as like a friend for now. But he's starting to get some attachment to her, and he doesn't want to see nothing bad happen to her. So that's the reason why he was so gung-ho on like just checking her car and things like that. Anyway, the next morning, she gets up, she's real rested and things like that, because she spent the night at his house and stuff. And of course, he looks pissed. Like, he looks angry at her, and she trying to figure out why he looking angry. Like, why is he upset? And he's like, be honest with me. Are you in trouble? And she's like, what you mean? Am I in trouble? She's like, no. Like, she don't know what he's talking about. And he says they found someone tampered with her brakes in her car. And so, like, you know, she's shocked about this. She's like, she doesn't know that she has enemy. Well, she knows that she has a creepy person messaging her, but she's not gonna tell him that. And of course, he's like, of course, he's like, he wants to know everything because he wants to know, like, what type of trouble she's in. And of course, she's not going to tell him anything because it's like, if she tells him anything, she's gonna have to tell him the whole thing. Like, have to tell him about sorry about that. She has to tell him about her abilities. I don't know why it was hard for me to say that, but okay. But yeah, she has to tell him about her abilities and things like that. And she doesn't know if she wants to open that can of worms yet. She doesn't know if she could trust Lloyd. As a matter of fact, and of course, she and Lloyd go back to her house because she got a shower and change and get ready for work. So she does that, and of course, Lloyd is trying to get information out of her, and he's not getting information out of her. So he decides that he's gonna have a bodyguard for her, and she's like, "Oh, excuse me, a bodyguard? No, 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 I don't want no bodyguard." And he's like, I don't care what you want. This is what's gonna happen." And, like, of course, they keep butting head. I'm gonna be honest. It's very cute and annoying at the same time. It's very cute because you can see how much he actually is getting attached to her, but it's annoying at the same time because it's like, dude, y'all just met not like a few days ago. It hasn't been that long. Why are you acting like she your woman? But nonetheless, also she ends up finding a lead on the guy that basically had tampered with her car, thanks to Taryn, because Taryn, he's like a computer genius and things like that. And they find out, and of course, they track the person who did it. It was this guy, and she gets to this guy, and as she talking to him, while she's talking to him, she also is using her powers to, like, see what's going on in his head, and she finds it completely erased. It's like someone has erased every freaking memory in his mind. Like, he has nothing. He is a blank slate, and that scares her. She doesn't know what to think and stuff. She doesn't know how to feel anything. She doesn't, like, basically, she doesn't know what the heck is going on here. But what she does know is that she's getting sick and tired of this cat and mouse game and stuff. And so, but before she gets sick and tired of it, David invites her to dinner, and he basically asks her to join his company and things like that. And of course, she declines, and he's like, "Is it money? Do you want a whole lot of money?" She's like, "No." She actually loves her clinic, and she loves helping the people that she loves helping. She loves helping people the way that she's helping them. And that's the main reason why she started her clinic. Her clinic wasn't just, her clinic isn't for, like, the money. She didn't do it for the money. She do it because she truly, really wanted to use her gift to help people and things like that. And of course, you know, he's angry that she turned him down, but she doesn't care. She leaves. Now, I want to say what sets her on the edge is, I think, Wood. Yeah, I want to say Wood goes. Well, it seemed like Wood goes missing. It seems like it. It seemed like he goes missing. And so she can't find Wood. She's nervous. Wood is her best friend. She would kill for him, literally. So she's livid and she's done with the whole thing. So she goes to David's house and she's like, you know what? Bump it. I'm gonna turn shit back on you. Well, yeah, she goes to his house to turn things back on him, but she doesn't realize what she's doing. And it seems like her power is getting stronger and stuff because, again, she's able to read people's mind thoughts and things like that. However, she was so angry and at him and things like that, that like her angriness, like, I guess, like, I don't know, something about her being angry, she was able to hurt David in a way that made him basically fall to the ground unconscious, and which I thought was crazy. And she ends up getting text at the end of the book, at the end of book 1 of Psycho. She ends up getting text and it says, now see what you could do with that power. It says something like that, like, see what you could do with your power, and things like that. You see what you could do with your power. Now, if you try to, like, I want to say, they also say, like, if you try to help Lloyd get his memory back, you could kill him or something like that. Like, she gets that, like, disturbing text, and that's how it ends. I definitely know that I'm missing a few details, but I want to say is that basically those details are like basically Taryn and Lloyd getting to know each other. Also, there's a funny little moment that I thought was hilarious where you get to read this old lady's mind, and she's thinking of harming a dog, and of course, and basically goes up to her and says, if you harm that dog, something will happen to your cat. And I just thought that was funny. I thought that was funny as ever. Overall, I enjoyed the story. It had the right amount of drama and mystery to it. I also like that you could choose if you want romance or not. And also I like the concept, because I like the concept of this story, how excuse me. I like the concept of the story and things like that. I think the pacing was good. I didn't really have any issue with this story, like, at all. I feel like, I ain't had no issue with the story. I actually enjoy it. If I had to rate the story, I would definitely give it a 5 out of 5 stars. Like, this is one of Lovesick's good books, in my opinion. I would definitely recommend for people to read it. I mean, to play it, especially if you like psychological drama with a hint of mystery and stuff like that. You would definitely love this. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have played this already? And also, are you for Lloyd or are you for Taron? Let me know. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It means the world to me. And until next time, see ya.